Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Place in the Middle podcast. My name is Amy.
And I'm Butter, and today we're going to talk about things that we thought we would have figured out by now.
Yeah, so we're still in our series of in our 30s.
Yes.
And I thought that's so interesting because, as we talked about it,
Mhm.
we didn't know there were so many things that
Right.
we thought we would figure it out by now.
Yeah. Right. I mean, there were so many things that are like, I wasn't expecting, like, in our 30s, we would do things so differently.
Exactly.
Before this, we talked about traveling and just friendships and relationships and things like that that are just now different.
Hmm.
And so we thought, oh, what else is there that we thought we would have done by now?
Hmm.
That is just that we didn't
Yeah.
or it looks different
Right. Yeah.
than we imagine.
So the first thing we just talked about was sleep.
Right.
Because I thought that growing up, as a child, you feel like, oh, I want to sleep, I want to stay up so late. I didn't think about the waking up part though, but just
Hmm.
staying up
Right.
late and enjoying and I can sleep less and those kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's not the reality.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on the flip side. You need to sleep. I still need to sleep a lot nowadays.
I Okay. See, yeah, I mean, I realized, yeah, when I was younger, I would think, oh yeah, I get to, sleeping late is so good. Didn't think about waking up part.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I have to budget that, plan that of just, all right, if I don't sleep now, it'll be really hard to get up tomorrow at this time.
Right. Especially if you have responsibility on the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And so then I try, because I think my work schedule is a little bit more flexible, and so then I can start my day a little bit later, but maybe
Mhm.
end later.
Yeah.
And so then it's all right, I can technically sleep late, but how late could you go without, even though my schedule, let's say the schedule starts at 10.
Right.
How late could I sleep technically to be to be okay by 10?
Right. And not just awake, but alive.
Right, right. And it actually takes a lot more than I thought.
Exactly.
I can't just be on 5 hours of sleep anymore, and then all right, let's go.
Yeah.
It feels like death, actually.
Yeah. Girl, okay. So I was telling Butter, on Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, I had to go to the government to
Mhm.
oh yeah, my fiance and I legally got married.
Yeah.
So it's on paper. Our
Uh-huh.
wedding's not here yet, but um that whole situation of changing our last name and all this kind of stuff, it took us 1 day and a half.
Hmm.
And it was so tiring because most of the time it's just waiting.
Right.
But I'm waking up extremely early to get there to get the first queue and this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. On Tuesday, I slept for 13 hours.
Yeah.
I did not even wake up in the middle. I was that tired. I
Really?
felt
Wow.
nauseous the whole day because
Oh,
I was that tired.
wow.
Yeah. So
See, and that's
13 hours of sleep is possible.
I feel like the recovery time we need is longer now.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
I mean, in the past, I feel like 1.5 days, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's normal. And then you just go back to the normal rhythm of things. But then now it's 1.5. I'm like, okay, recovery day takes a couple more days.
Exactly.
Instead, oh no, I just need a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
It's no longer like
It doesn't work that way
that.
anymore. Yeah.
The recovery time is way slower.
Yeah. I was reading some news articles or
Mhm.
something online, and they said that female actually needs more sleep than men.
I heard that. I heard
Right?
that too. Yes. When they said 8 hours of sleep, that was a study done on men and
Yeah.
not on women, but women need a lot more.
Yeah. And there's this one TikTok that I found that she was talking about, there's this one TikToker that we're talking about if you came from a family of sleep supporters or they frown upon you sleeping in.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, okay. Because a lot in our culture,
Right.
if you wake up late, it's kind of like you're lazy.
Right.
That's the equivalent of being lazy.
Yeah.
But then I'm a type of person that needs a lot of sleep.
Uh-huh.
So I remember growing up, I always felt so bad that
To sleep in.
I need to sleep, that I'm so tired. I
Right.
felt so bad being tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sleeping in more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, to just lay around would be
Exactly.
considered lazy.
Yeah.
And not do anything. But I'm thinking honestly, the quality of work and things like that, it's that we're still able to do our responsibilities well. I think it's, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter if I need to rest more,
Yeah.
if I'm not sacrificing my duties,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know. But I think
Yeah.
that that is different because when people think of like yeah, I would feel bad too if I like had to sleep longer, like I'm not productive.
Exactly.
But it's like I don't know if I can do it if I don't sleep this long.
It's true. I would not be like again, I won't be alive. I'll
Uh-huh.
be awake, I'll be up, but
Yes,
like
yeah.
I would not be there.
And I wouldn't be my best self. Like I'd be
No.
irritated.
Oh my
Like I'm
gosh. I'll be so like short-tempered.
uh-huh.
Everything will irritation. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I would be so irritated. I would be so annoyed at everything.
right. Other things I think by the time I'm 30, do you know what? Actually, I thought about this and like I just remember when we were really young and we were on vacation with friends and we were talking about like when we would get married by and like when
Oh
we would
my
have kids
gosh,
by
it's
and things
true.
like that.
We always have that plan in our
Yes.
head.
And
Yeah.
I remember like me saying like I'll be okay like the latest to get married when I'm 30.
Lol, and now we're
And
not
I'm
even
like
30 anymore.
and I'm now thinking like 30 is not even enough time for me. Like
No, it's not.
it's too fast. Like I respect other people who decide, you know, like
Exactly.
differently. But for me, I'm like whatever plan I thought
hmm
I was supposed to do, I'm like, okay.
Wait, okay, what was your plan? What do you think was gonna happen?
Well, I think we were talking about like when would you want kids and when would you want to get married? And then it was like I think I would like to get married when I'm like 25 and the latest 30. And to say 30 at that time, it was like that's
You're ancient.
yeah, like I'm old. Like that's like the furthest I'd go. You know, like that kind of style.
Yeah.
And then like
And the thing is, you never think about your life after you're 30 and your kids.
yeah,
It's like it ends
it
at
just
30.
ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I thought 30. Like I was like that's like really a long time.
Yeah.
And then to have kids and stuff like that. And now I'm thinking, okay, one, that obviously that didn't happen. And I'm like, I don't think I mean, obviously I couldn't
Right.
like get married at 30, but I'm like, I wasn't even ready at 30. And I don't think now 30 is actually like old. Like I'm just getting
No.
started.
Exactly.
Like I'm just getting to know what I want.
I'm just understanding myself.
Yes.
Honestly.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I just like
Self-discovery
uh-huh.
just happened.
Exactly. There are some parts where like I'm just healed in that part.
Yeah.
That
Right.
I just figure this little part out.
Right. About
It's not everything. Yeah.
I figured out stuff about myself, things that were really hard for me, and then just now like being aware of it, I'm like, I'm not old enough. Like I just feel like I'm not old
Yeah.
enough.
I feel
to
like I don't
be-
have enough time either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To I don't know. I think I felt like I didn't even know myself well enough,
Mhm.
and I'm just starting to know myself more in my 30s.
Yeah.
And then so that was different, but I mean it's good different. And then the other thing is like having kids. You know, like when you're younger, like it's the automatic response is like how many kids do you want?
Right.
And we just like dream like that.
Yeah.
But like now in like my 30s, I don't actually want kids. And that
Mm,
wasn't even like
yeah.
something I considered
When you were
younger.
younger.
Because
Yeah.
you just think like, oh, everybody needs to have. So how many kids
Right.
would you want? And for me, it was just like, now I don't want kids. I mean,
Right.
at this stage, you know, I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking,
and to come to that realization of like, hey, I don't want kids.
yeah,
You don't get that when you're in your 20s. I'm not gonna lie. I
No.
mean, for most people.
yeah, yeah. Because for a while, everybody was having kids. Now I think the world is changing a little bit, and people are deciding not to have kids in a lot of places, in a lot of countries that I saw.
Yeah.
Like on the news and things, and like because they were giving out like benefits to people who
Exactly. Who are actually having
having
kids. Yeah.
yeah, like supporting that more. And so, but I'm realizing like for myself, I'm like, ooh, when I say like I'm not really, I don't think I really want to have kids. That's not a response that I hear often, at least in my circle.
In your circle.
Yeah.
I hear a lot in my circle.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
really?
lie. Yeah. I hear a lot of people like sometimes from work and like honestly, I feel like this generation
More.
a lot more.
Mm.
They're like, I don't want to have kids and like be like for them to um be like a burden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You really need to think of the things you need to prepare and like to sacrifice to have a kid.
I think sacrifice is one thing that a lot of people are not ready to like give.
Which is legitimate. Like,
Yeah.
really think through it, because like you will have to make sacrifices. And if you're not
Exactly.
willing to do that,
Yeah.
then don't have it.
Exactly.
I feel like it's almost like wrong for other people to be like, why not? And like,
Yeah.
you should well, you know, the benefits. And I'm thinking like, you know, right, that like you telling them these things, you're not the one raising that child.
Yeah.
They have to raise a child.
And also, like, they're human.
Yeah.
They're not an object that you raise and like it lives a few years.
That's the thing. And it's like, what
You
kind
know?
of quality of life do you want for your kids?
Exactly.
And so
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I think if some people were like not financially able to, or like ready, or if they feel like their marriage is not that stable, or, you know, like transitioning in life and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they decided not to, I'm like, that's wise.
Yeah. Because, I mean, for me, I was
Mhm.
thinking the same thing as you. I
Mhm.
felt like I should be like, I should get married by 26,
Yeah.
like by 28, I
Yep,
should have my
yep.
first kids. And, you know, it's kind of like, I didn't know how many kids I would have, but
Right.
like, I just know that like at least it's going to be one.
Yeah.
And then it's, you know, and then like by the time I'm 30, I will
Mhm.
have like a family, I'll have a house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And like everything's going to be figured out. But I realized that like it really depends on a person
Mhm.
of like that transition period of how long you need. Because
Mhm.
I remember like when I came back from the States and my boyfriend moved away to another province to
Mhm.
like work, that was also a transition for us.
Mm.
And it took us like almost a year.
Mhm.
And I knew that like once we got married, we can't have kids right away because I'm like, I need to get to know him as a husband.
Right.
I need to like live with him
Yeah.
and like do life together.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not
Have
in a
that
rush.
dynamic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, like nowadays, I was talking to this one neonatal like doctor that I
Mhm.
know, and she was like, you know, back then we have this belief of like you have to have kids before you're 30.
Yes.
But nowadays it's changing.
Mhm.
They said
Mhm.
like have it when you're ready. Like
Right.
in your 30s is your prime time to have kids.
Mhm.
Especially like early 30s, like
Yeah.
up until like 34,
35?
35.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I feel like there's no comparison. It's not even a race. Like
Right.
if you get married at 34, you have kids at 35 or 36, so what?
Mhm.
You know? And it's fine. And like
Right.
it's you'll survive.
Right. I think the only concern that people have when they have kids when they're later in life is the risk that comes with like
Yeah.
body, you know,
Yeah.
like my body like healthy, you know, in my
Yeah.
prime to give, or like is the baby gonna be healthy, and things like that. But aside from that, I feel like there is no rush. There is no, like,
No,
to
there's
think that,
not.
you know, like you said, we would have like a house and things by the time we were like 30 to have our life together. I feel like that's the biggest like lie.
Honestly,
Or,
it's a
like,
scam
Yeah, it's a scam.
that has been like put in our mind.
Completely scam. Like,
Yep.
and I feel like that gives you like more pressure and stress to have to live up to something that's actually like impossible for like as a standard for all people.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. If like I was talking to when I was doing premarital counseling with my
Mhm.
my fiance then,
Mhm.
it was so crazy because the guy that did it for us,
Yeah.
he was like, I regret like buying a house when we got married
Oh, I remember you saying
because
this. Yeah.
he stuck with it for the next how many years, and that means he shows it the house that is like close to his work, but then he changed his job,
Oh, yeah.
so then he has to commute. So it's like now is a burden.
Right.
It's just so hard, and like I realized that like, oh, okay, like it's okay.
Take your
like,
time to think about it
exactly,
and like think it through.
yeah, and just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean
You have to.
you have to,
Or like you're
should.
behind.
Exactly.
I think I hate that mindset too. Like I always feel like I'm behind. Am I behind? And I'm like, who are we comparing to? Like, where's the standard?
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, and everybody's lifestyle was so different. And
Mhm.
even on our trip to the islands, you know, and like we're talking like the four of us,
Mhm.
just like about like our life, like the things that we have to do, like our financial situation. And I'm just thinking, there is no way we can compare this with each other.
Exactly.
Everybody has their own responsibility, duties,
Exactly.
income, and like what they prioritize and value.
Uh-huh.
That it's like, just think like, am I doing all right? It doesn't make sense because it's like, oh, I might have this, but I don't have that
Right.
because I don't really need that, but that person needs it.
Exactly.
I don't know. And so
Yeah.
then to me, I think became a like a realization of just, I think you just, as long as you're doing okay, going the pace that you want to go
Yeah.
on, that feels good for you, and you're not being
Yeah.
inconvenienced to anybody,
Uh-huh.
you know, or like,
For me, like being an adult,
Mm,
I just learned how to care less.
I need to do that.
Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I mean, I still care a lot, but
I
like
know what
it's
you mean.
less than like what I would care
Before.
when I was like what 18.
Okay, yes.
You know what I mean? It's kind
Yeah.
of like I realize like it's not the end of the world. It's fine, and I have to accept the fact that like not everybody's gonna like me, not
Yes.
everybody's gonna agree with me,
Yeah.
and that was hard
I
because
believe
I
it.
was a people pleaser.
And I'm catching myself like I thought I was like, oh, I realized I was a people pleaser a couple years back,
Right.
and then I'm like, oh, okay, to not be a people, you say no, and the thing was yes, but that was only the first step. It's not just no. It's like okay,
Exactly.
well, no to create boundaries, but when sometimes it's not even a yes or no question.
Exactly. Yeah.
To create those boundaries require different things,
Hmm.
and I'm just like I'm still learning now what that people pleasing like mentality is like in other ways that like they might not ask yes or no questions, but like what are you sacrificing
Exactly. Yeah.
and doing. And I yeah, you're right. I mean, like even like not being liked by people or like caring as much, that's hard. I don't know.
It is.
Well, how did you figure it out? Or like how did you
I
care
just
less?
it was just killing me, like physically. Like I just couldn't do it anymore because
Uh,
it's um it's taking a toll on my body.
mm-mm.
And I'm like, I realize I can't do this. It's
Uh-huh.
um I was really talking to another person the other day. It's kind of like when you create boundaries,
Yeah.
is you having self-respect.
Right.
It's kind of like you're respecting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, with boundaries, it literally depends on you, how you spend your energy, your money, your time,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be honest with yourself
Right.
of your motivation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like you can so be so selfish and like say no to everything
Right.
and not do anything, not care about anything. But then there got to be that balance, you know? You got to
Right.
do both. It
Yes.
has to be both.
And I have a feeling for us, it's very hard for us to go to the selfish part, so
Yeah.
that we could like we can tone our care back and
Yeah.
still be like normal,
Right, right.
like care
Yeah.
more than normal people
Yeah,
too.
it's
You
true.
know, but I understand what you mean. Like I think we care till we would sacrifice ourselves for someone else,
No, yeah.
and that's why it got really difficult.
Yeah.
And that's a hard lesson to, and that's like because what does that? I think it's also like what does that mean about me? Like what, like giving that so much away, like what does that give me? But then if I don't give that, what does that mean for me too?
Exactly.
Like am I still worthy? Like
Yeah.
that's hard. I mean, see, and even in our 30s I'm still like
Trying to figure that out.
yeah,
It's
like it's a
not like a done
struggle.
deal.
Nope. And every time like I feel like every year it's like oh there's some other aspect of this that I didn't even think about, that I
Mm-hmm.
can't even, oh this is part of boundaries, or this is part of being a people pleaser.
Right.
Being nice, being nice instead of being kind, that's something I'm still learning about.
Right.
And it's like you can be nice, but
Right.
like what are you sacrificing by being nice? You can
Yeah.
also be kind and be clear.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then I'm like well I don't want to be, because then I kept thinking what's nice getting me, like what is it doing for me, why is it hurting me if
Yeah.
I'm nice,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
And so I think these are things that we're still learning and still
Yeah.
like I don't think we'll ever figure it out.
Yeah. I feel like it's not like there's no end goal kind of view.
No.
It's just keep going.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you figure out one thing, you have to deal with other things. And it's
Right.
normal. It's fine. You know,
Right,
that's
right.
life. It's just normal. Like you
Right.
can't have everything figured out. And even if like social media tells you that some people got it all figured out, that's not true. It's never
No.
true.
I think maybe in some aspect they got it figured out
Yeah, sure.
in this season. And
Mhm.
then another season is like, you have more to do, more to
Exactly.
figure out.
Exactly. I think talking about that,
Mm.
one other thing that I thought in my 30s I would like totally understand
Mm.
was like just finance and like
Oh, yeah.
investment and those kind of stuff.
Yep. Nope.
I still struggle with it. I mean not managing my finance, but
Yeah.
like just invest. I feel
Yeah.
like more of an investment.
Yeah.
I thought I would have more understanding on it. I mean, and it's on me too. I didn't
Right. Do like if you do research.
exactly. And honestly, I don't really care for it. I just listen to
No.
my boyfriend
Yeah.
talk about it,
Right.
and I just learn from him.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like for some reason you would think like, oh, in my 30s I have it together. Even in my finance, I would understand it all.
I guess like interest. Like my interest would be in something more quote unquote adult.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Nope, and yeah, me too. And I'm just thinking like I thought like by the time you're 30, you have to grow up and you can't like the stuff you like when you were younger. And you have to
Exactly.
give those up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not giving those up.
I went to a baby shower yesterday,
Oh.
and my friend was like, I was asking him like, "Hey, do you want a boy or a girl?" Like, he's a dad, right? And he's like, "Well, the girl spends more money," and I'm like, "Listen, that's not true because boys they will always buy like just Legos and toys
Yeah, right.
until the end of their lives. Like, I'm telling you, they're never gonna stop buying it.
They just love it. It's just,
Exactly,
yeah,
and that's
it's so fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a different type of spending too. You know, like if people spend on different things. But I realize like I still want to, you know, in my 30s I thought I'd be like a mature like adult. So I'm not gonna like the thing like we're not gonna play around. We're
right.
gonna joke around. That's like the biggest lie. And I'm so glad it's the biggest lie because I'm like, I can't give those up. Like
Exactly.
I would in the place where I need to be mature and responsible and professional, yeah, I'm all there.
Yeah.
And I will do that. But in my free time being with friends or like being we're gonna joke about random stuff and we're gonna play.
And I'm gonna be a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a kid. Like so this was I want to go to the water park.
Yeah.
And I
Like
was
here?
so at this Chiang Mai Zoo, they had like a little small
Oh,
water park.
It's open?
It was open, but I don't know if they still
Oh,
open.
okay. Yeah.
So then I wanted to go. But I'm thinking I was like, yeah, why would I want to play like it's in the zoo? Like why is a little water park in the zoo? I just want to play. So then I told one of our other friends, I'm like, I think if I just go by myself, it looks really weird because only the kids go into the pool, but parents are like sitting outside. But I want to go into the pool.
Yeah, like I want to be that kid.
I want to be that kid on the slide. You know, and it would look weird if I'm the only one like there.
Right.
So then I realized like there are like norms, you know, like that exist, but I'm like, I'm still gonna go. So
I love that.
So I told my friend who has kids, like, hey, I want to go here. If you want to, like, if you want to go, like, let's go together. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my kids to go, and I'm like, I'm there.
Just like as your buffer.
Yeah, like I'm here with kids, but I'm playing.
Yeah.
By myself in the pool, like,
oh my gosh, better.
You know.
There's this one place, I'm pretty sure you know it, in Bangkok. It's called Harborland.
I haven't actually. I don't think I.
Okay, so there is like this one big gigantic playground. Yeah, there's like levels to it.
Oh really?
And like the top level is for like toddlers and stuff, so you can't really come down and play. It's just like you know, kitchenette and all like little things, like super fun, like play pretend. But the actual playground is like a jungle gym. It's like an obstacle course. I saw this one white man. He's like huge. He went down a slide and he screamed. He was like screaming. But the thing is, in that place, you can go in.
Yeah.
But as adult, it's gonna be super expensive. Unless you bring kids in.
Oh, interesting.
I'm telling you, if you go to Bangkok with like our friends,
yeah,
go to Harborland and bring the kids in. So you pay it for cheaper. You're gonna enjoy it so much more than the kids. I'm telling you. Yeah.
And that's the thing, it's just like I don't want to grow up in some areas.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
True.
why do I have to act mature all the time?
Exactly.
Like when it's playtime or it's like fun time, I want to do the stuff that gives me life.
Yeah.
And like that makes me feel like, yeah, let's just let loose.
Yeah.
Instead of like the way to let loose when you're an adult, it's just like, let's go have dinner. Though I do enjoy those things.
Oh yeah.
You know, like those are so fun and it's like really like getting to catch up is good. But also like letting loose is like doing really random like fun things.
Exactly.
Like that kids would do, but
yeah,
maybe like a lot of people our age would be like, man, I'm too old for that now. Like some people would think like that.
Yeah.
And I'm fine, like you think that, but I'm gonna go play.
Exactly.
You know,
and I feel like I was talking to my friend the other day that you need to find your de-stress. Like what's the most effective way for you to de-stress?
Yeah.
And just actually be, you know, not stressed anymore.
Right.
And I feel like you need to find that fun for yourself. Everybody needs a fun in their life.
Yeah, exactly. And like I love the adult fun of like, okay, let's go like pottery and painting, you know, like those adult like, I enjoy those things too, but I love like playing kid stuff too. Like things that just like you just do it because it's fun. There is no
There's nothing except fun,
Yeah.
and that's the point.
Yeah, and that's the point. And it's
Yeah.
like you need to do that. I saw like a TED Talk video or something of like they're like sometimes you just need to just do it because it's fun. And that's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
There is not
Yeah.
rewards, there's not pay you get paybacks, for something.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm like, yeah, I think maybe in my 30s when I was younger I thought I had to be mature and we're gonna sit nicely and like
Dinner.
have dinner and though we still do, but it's like the
It's-
conversations we have are just all over. Like I love it.
It's all over. You're correct.
Yeah. And so
That's funny.
I think that is kind of yeah, what I thought, but then now I'm not like why force it to do something that it's not really like
Right.
I want to grow up. I don't want to grow up in those areas.
Yeah.
I want to
I mean, I feel like being mature is just know when to be immature.
Mm, mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like
When is a time that you can just
exactly.
not do? Yeah.
Exactly. Just like appropriateness. Yeah, and it's yeah, I love
You're
that.
right. You're right. Like timing.
Exactly. Because I'm
There's a
like,
place. There's a place.
you
for it.
can't be like a little kid in a professional setting.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
No. And then
Yeah.
with what group of people too, and like
Yeah.
who you can do this with.
Exactly. Yeah. And just making decisions in general,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because as an adult, you have to make a lot of decisions per day.
Yeah.
And you can't have a kid brain with that.
Yes.
You have to do your research. You have responsibilities.
Right. There are
Yeah.
parts where it's like, yes, I have to pay my bills and I have to do this. Like I
Right.
have to make a living. Da, 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 da. And then the other parts where it's just like, after I've taken care of those, there is time
Yeah.
to just live. Live well.
You're
like
right,
live
you're right.
like fun.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that episode of in the series of In Our 30s.
Yes.
That was really fun for us to have that conversation.
To think through actually like the stuff that we had expected of ourselves
Yeah.
and then what it actually reality is.
Yeah, and it's not so bad. Life is not so
No,
bad.
no.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yep.
We'll try to upload as much as possible, even, it's a busy season.
Right.
This oh my gosh, it's last half of the year.
I know it's already we're already in August. It's
Yeah.
already- yep.
It's Butter's
crazy.
birthday this week, so say happy birthday to her in the comments.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bye.